Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are in the spooky season and I'm so excited. We're going to be doing a tutorial for this look and it's just all things sparkly, very glam but also very goth, alternative kind of makeup, super dark vibes, just Halloween Halloween things, hocus pocusy kind of things. This would be a very good witch kind of look if you didn't want to go full blown like green face or do crazy costume makeup. You could do something like this and be super glam and still be a witch. I think that'd be very cute. But this is actually makeup for me that like I'd wear on a night out. This is normal at any given time, any day of the week, for whatever occasion. I would wear this, totally. Just a couple of little details because it is spooky season and this is the kind of stuff I always want to hear about when I see it in videos. I have these very cute dangly earrings that I got from Claire's. Lace choker is also from Claire's and I will show you. Let me move back. My super cute, what looks like a bra crop top from Shein because they've got a great spooky range and I bought a lot of spooky clothes from them because it's very cute. We're not going to play with anything super specific in this. This is just a Halloween glam, spooky glam, that kind of thing. I'm going to play with my Give Me Glow grunge palette and I think it's going to be really fun. Before we get into the tutorial, if you want to see any up close pictures of this look, then my Instagram is linked down below. I do up close eye pictures, full face pictures and all that jazz and some spooky things for my stories as well. And also subscribe down below to see many more spooky shenanigans coming up. We're going to have lots of tutorials. We're going to have some costume looks as well, hopefully, if my things arrive on time, which they haven't gotten here yet. I'm dying to play with some things that I've ordered because they go with my costume and I don't want to do my costume before I get the things. So subscribe down below to hopefully see some costume looks coming up. And that is everything. So let's get into this spooky glam tutorial. Okay guys, we're going to get straight in. I have nothing on my skin and I just have my brows and my eyeshadow primer already on, which is linked down below. I haven't got anything on my skin because we're going to be using quite dark shades for most of the eye, so I want to do my eyes first to just get that out of the way. But I'll just show you quickly what I'm going to use. I'm mostly going to use my Give Me Glow grunge palette because it's ideal for this. Because we have a bit of black here, but I probably won't use it. I might, but I might not. Just in case I need it. I might sprinkle a bit of this on the lid, but I don't want that to really be the lid colour. I want it to be mostly matte and maybe a little twinkle of that across the eye. And I might use this guy or this one to blend out. But I do also want to use this shade here from Makeup Geek, which is Aphrodite. This one here because it's a bit more burgundy than the brown and the purple that's in the palette, so I want to use that. And we have a glitter to go with everything as well. So I just want to start. I want to be spooky. So because I do want this to be super dark and super smoky, I'm going to go in with my P. Louise Bada Black base, just a black eyeshadow base to really get in there and make this super deep, and everything I put onto it then will go nice and dark. So I'm just going to take this like really thick flat sleek brush, which I may use for the shimmer after, but I've just taken a little bit of the black base right there just so you can I just don't want to get on my hands basically. I'm not going anywhere in particular. I'm not going anywhere actually. I'm gonna be filming this, editing, and then I might have a bath later, but I'm just throwing that all over the eye. It's super pigmented, so just use a little bit at a time, pop it on and make sure it's even enough. Like it doesn't have to be super opaque and all that kind of stuff. You just want a little bit of a black background behind everything. I'm taking a little bit on at the very tip of that brush as well, and we're going to run that along the lower lash line. So just get that along the eye. You can use a black eye pencil, eyeliner, whatever you want for it. I have a black base, so I might as well use it for its purpose. And also with the base, make sure you're connecting that on the outer corner. Okay, so once you look sufficiently like you are a teenager back in the early 2000s, with your beautiful emo smoky liner, smudgy liner, I'm going to go in with Teenage Dirtbag. It goes with the theme, you know what I mean? From the Give Me Glow grunge palette. I love this palette. I don't know if they still make this palette though, actually, now that I think about it. Probably shouldn't use this, but it has all the colours I want in one place. So I'm going to take that on a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 5 brush. It's the biggest fluffy brush from that set, and we're just going to use that through the crease, straight over that black base, and then use that shadow to blend out the edge of the black base even more. This is mostly the blending colour, so it'll add a little bit of like a neutral colour through the crease, but also help to blend out everything that we have going on once I do put them on. You might find it a little bit difficult blending over the black base with a light colour like this, but it's just a matter of keep layering it until you have enough opacity from your lighter shade to then almost cover the black base on certain areas like the very edges and all that kind of stuff. that'll help it blend a little bit more. And I'm not worrying too much about these very edges out here, because once I put my foundation on, these areas might get like cut off a little bit. So I'm just blending out professionally, and then I can go in again once I have my face like actually on. I can reblend those areas. Okay, so now I'm just taking a slightly smaller brush from that same set. This is a number 6, so just a size down, but still a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take Aphrodite from Makeup Geek, and we are just going to use that. This is going to be like the main colour that I want everything to be. So he's going to go on the outer corner, or she's going to go, considering the name, on the outer corner through the crease first, but I may just pop this all over the lid really. I think that's what I'm going to do. This just adds like this gorgeous, beautiful burgundy richness, real antique, vintage kind of look to these colours together. And just with whatever's on the brush, before I start adding any more colour to the lid, I'm just taking that through the upper part of the crease, blending into that lighter shade that we first used. And I'm just going to use that same brush because I couldn't be bothered dirtying another brush, I just cleaned them. And I'm just going to take that on to the actual lid and just basically just setting that black base. But look how dark it goes, like it almost looks black, so I don't actually think I'm going to use the black from that palette. Then just going back in with that big fluffy brush that we used, and just with whatever's on it, I'm just going to use that to soften around all the edges, just to really make sure that that burgundy blends into that neutral shade nicely. I don't actually know if I'm going to put any shimmer on the lid. I'm kind of happy how this looks. Look how dark that is. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Aphrodite again, and I'm going to take that on a 214 from MAC, a small little smudgy brush for the lower lash line. Just want to get this on the lower lash line. We're not going to worry about blending around like that. Just get it on as we did on the lid, right over top of that black base. And I'm bringing that the whole way across as well, because, I mean, we're hardly going soft with this eye now, are we? Also connecting on the outer corner, as always, very important. Okay, so it's not a super complicated look really, like that's kind of the main eye itself. Everything else now is going to be just extras. So the inner corner is an extra touch, but if you want just a super dark, almost Tim Burton smoky eye, I am watching The Corpse Bride as I am off camera doing bits. So I'm very inspired by that right now. But I'm going to just do my skin, get everything on. All my dark shades that I want to use are done pretty much, so I'm not going to have any more fallout as far as I can see. Maybe with the glitter, but that's fine. We don't mind sparkly highlights and stuff like that on the cheeks. I'm going to jump off, just do a bit of skin. I might do like my cream blush and bronzer because that's what I want to use for this look. And then I will come back. We will finish off the eyes together. Okay, so skin is on. My bronzer was just the Laritzy contour stick in the shade Aloha, just to bronze up the skin. And then my blush is an Inglot cream blush in the shade 88. So just something quite neutral because we're going to be doing dark eye, dark lip and glitter. So we're going all out here. So as you can see here, it's quite, you know, sharp where I should have it nice and blended. So I'm going to take a little bit more of Teenage Dirtbag from the Give Me Glow Grunge palette and just start kind of reblending those areas just to really make it nice and soft. Now, I don't really want to wing it out too much, but with the shape of my eye, sometimes it just kind of goes in that general direction. Then just taking a little bit more of Aphrodite as well, just around the edge of the crease here, just to really make sure that that's all nice and soft. And then just to finish off the lower lash line, because I've kind of just, I don't know, I didn't really blend it, I just kind of smudged it out and then left it like that. So I'm going to take Teenage Dirtbag again, and I'm going to take that on a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 8 brush, which is a flat, thick brush, like a bigger version of that 214 brush. So just taking some of that on the brush, and we're just going to use that just along the edge here, just to really smoke that out. And like what we did with the upper part, just go back and forth between the two shades until you're happy. Okay, so we're going to move on to some glitter, and I have this most beautiful sparkly bronzy coppery orange super fine glitter from MAC. It's called Reflex Bronze. It's like a little sparkly pumpkin. It's like the glitter on the sparkly pumpkin bubble bar that Lush used to come out with. It's that kind of colour. So I'm going to be popping that on my inner corner, which I love. And I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer to stick that down. So I'm just taking a little blob of the glitter primer, and that's just going to go on that inner corner, just tapping it in the area you want it to be. You don't want to use too much glitter primer because it can go a bit chunky, but you still want there to be an even layer so it's all nice and smooth. I have actually worn this look a few times. I've done this version of this look. I love it around this time of year in particular. Going into work, it's kind of like a spooky themed look without being super pumpkins or anything like that. It just gives that vibe. Look, just look how sparkly It's so sparkly. I'm just gonna actually work from the lid so I don't get too much. Oh, it's so pretty. And we're just gonna pop that right on top of that glitter primer. But yeah, I think I wore this in a Lush Halloween haul a few years ago. Like a good few years ago, I think it was 2018 maybe. And I've always been meaning to do it. I had it on in work and I got home, filmed my Lush stuff, and ever since then I'm always like, oh, I should wear that as like an actual Halloweeny kind of glam sort of look. Look, it's so pretty. So I'm just making sure all the edges are nice and diffused, because sometimes with the glitter primer it just kind of stops wherever the glitter primer stops, but I'm just making sure it flicks outwards so it's not just like a big circle around the eye. And I want it to be like a big enough area because the rest of the eye is so dark and matte that this is the real pop then. Am I not the most sparkly person, even though my eye is all matte? I've got the sparkliest inner corner and I love it. So that's pretty much like the eyes done. All I'm going to do now is add a pencil to my waterline, mascara and a pair of lashes. So I'm going to jump off and do that. And I might do skin, but we might pop a lip on together. I think that'd be fun. So let's come back and we'll do a lip together. Okay, so I have finished off the eyes and I also popped a bit of highlighter on. For my highlighter, I use my KVD Beauty Metal Crush, what is it, extreme highlighter in the shade Gold School. So it's just white but it kind of reflects gold, and I thought the tone would match nice with the really warm tone on the bronzy glitter. Then for the liner I used my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Crave. It actually really matches that whole lid area really well, so just pop that on my waterline to smoke it out. You can use a black, it's a little bit more dramatic. I had a black there to use, but I like the look of this one because we are going to go dramatic for everything else anyway. And then for my mascara, I went in with the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara. So just on my top and bottom lashes. And for my false lashes, I used my Violet Voss Limited Edition Faux Mink Lashes in the shade Style I Do Not Care. They're really kind of spiky but really dense and fluffy in the root, but they just have these nice little spiky bits right on the end, and I just think they look so cute but also kind of punk rock. And then for lip, we are gonna go for a nude. I'm joking. Well, I mean, my kind of nude. We're gonna go dark, not black but almost black. It's like a super dark burgundy, again kind of filling in with the theme of what's on the eye. So I'm gonna go in with my current lip pencil from MAC. I can't really talk during this bit, so we're going to speed through. So I've aligned my lips and just lightly filled them in. I didn't do anything too fussy. I always tend to do that. It's a habit. So I'm going in with my MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Uniformly Fabulous. And it looks so dark and black, like it's not. You see, it's purple. I've just put my brightness up a little bit so you might be able to see it a little bit better, but purple. I don't know if you can see that, because to me, I can see purple, but it almost looks black on the viewfinder. So this is just going to go all over the lip. Okay guys, so that is our finished look. I love how this turned out. This is so, like, this is totally me going out on a night out. A lot of the looks I do this end of the year, like with these dark lips and the super spooky kind of vibe, are very me going out. This is what I would wear on a night out. Lip and everything, glitter, everything. Yeah, I would totally wear this. I love this. This is kind of makeup my boyfriend loves me wearing because it's super dramatic, grungy. It's his, what does he say? Don't talk to me makeup. That's what it is. I'm intimidating when I wear this. I don't think I am. I'm a nice person, but that's the vibe he gets off and he loves it. So I love how this look turned out. I love this lip, one of my favorites. It's going to be coming up in an upcoming video, hopefully. I want to kind of go through a lot of my weird lip colors, so let me know down below if you're interested in that, because I'm going to go through a lot of like just the odd colors I tend to wear a lot of the time around this time of year. But like this kind of color, some of my other shades, my black, grey, green, that kind of thing. So like they're like just odd colors I think aren't super conventional, but they're super beautiful once they're actually on and you pair them with the right makeup. So this is like the vibe for this lip, I think. If you did like this video, then give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, get me around to more people, and also let me know you like the video so I will continue to do more, because I have many things planned for spooky season coming up. Also, as I said in the beginning, my pictures of this look will be up on my Instagram, which is linked down below. I'll be doing up close eye pictures and full face pictures of everything so you can see the details, see the sparkly bits and all that kind of stuff. I also have a TikTok where I am posting some spooky things as well there, so that is linked down below so you can see that. And also don't forget to subscribe down below to see all the spooky shenanigans coming up for the month. I'm so happy around this time of the year, I think it's so fun. And last but not least, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think of the makeup. Would you wear this makeup? Would you wear this kind of like for a Halloween party, maybe a witchy kind of costume? I don't know, this is very, I don't know, this is just me going out, so... But I mean, so was my Bride of Chucky last year. My Bride of Chucky, minus the eyebrows and the beauty mark, was me on a night out. That was my makeup, like that's normal for me. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and also what kind of videos you want to see coming up in the future. It might not be for spooky season, but sometime in the future, what kind of videos would you be interested in seeing? Let me know down below. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!